It's been fantastic. SP Jain London and Global have been so welcoming. Overall, it's been really refreshing being able to talk with colleagues from across the world, from Singapore, India and Dubai, including the UK, to establish networks to support our students.
I've had the most amazing couple of days and it's been fantastic to connect with and learn from educators and professionals that are working at the forefront of developing educational technology. It's been amazing working with other teachers from schools in India and across the UK.
Absolutely brilliant. I think the whole idea of SP Jain hosting all of these educators, about 120 educators globally, fantastic experience. Listening to Mr. Jain this morning, interacting and listening to ideas that are being bounced around. Excellent experience, great idea.
I think it's the importance of being outward facing. I've met with colleagues from Mumbai, Singapore, and just learning about how education and the challenges and the opportunities that are available to students globally.
But of all that I had seen, there was something that was so amazing I felt would be wonderful for our students. And can you guess what that was? That was perhaps your ELT, the Engaging Learning Technology. Well, that is the way forward now. And we are looking forward to it so that I can go back and tell my students about your institute and your great work.
Future-ready education means to adapt to change. I think change is constant, and that's something we need to prepare our students for and help them prepare the future with more stability and more insights and gain the skills that is needed.
Being ready and well prepared to use these new tools as they come out and be able to adapt to them, to work them into your workflow or adapt your way of working to make the most of these tools for you to use efficiently rather than something that controls you.
It has to move towards cultivating capability to think, capability to act, capability to empathize, and capability to ethically think through a framework through which they can solve the world's problems.
Future-ready education is about recognising that we are now in a different century, where students expect personalised learning. Technology is just stuff to them. It's not new, it's not challenging, and we have to embrace that. And today has established how exciting and how open that door is and the opportunities available to all of us if you're willing to embrace them.
My idea is preparing students for jobs that aren't yet here and not looking at the past, but looking at the best ways to prepare for a world that will be there in the next 20 years.
Being empowered to do the right thing, being confident, compassionate, courageous, but also gracious, being empathetic. I think that to me is really the essence of education, which will prepare us to navigate the future, which is so uncertain.
It's a very important question because every student who passes out from an institution should be grounded in values. If I recall the statement made by Mr. Jain, he talked about humanness. I think that's the core value that a student must imbibe. Education is not just textbook learning. It's more than that. And how students evolve as a person should become top priority.
I think we need to teach our children the art of collaboration, the art of critical thinking, art of managing things when things doesn't go your way. I think these are the things that we should continue to teach our children wherever they are so that they can survive in the world which is changing and becoming more and more complex day by day.
The students need to have a balanced approach, a fine balance between skills, between technology and of course content knowledge. And one important factor is being a very, very able and efficient communicator. If you're able to communicate your thoughts across to the board, I think that student will stand out in the crowd, and that's the key differentiator we're looking at.
What's going to be very important is schools will have to adopt a personalized form of education. So I envisage schools will have to create pods of education where students can, choose their own ways and times and even the courses that they would like to choose as they would head off into university and adult life.
I think every school system now needs to really invest in
a data analyst, but in addition to that, I think at least 80% of the teachers need to be data literate so they can organize or take part in the data-driven dialogues to understand the trends of teaching and learning.
I think probably the most important thing is to start incorporating more technology and also responsible use of technology with our students, so that we're not necessarily seeing it as this big bad thing that ultimately is coming in, and actually teach students to be able to use it in a responsible way in order to enhance their learning.
I think we've had a lot of discussion about the use of technology and AI, and I certainly feel that that's going to be something as we move forward. But what's imperative is that we also balance social emotional learning of students along with that.
The dawn of AI has raised a lot of questions. On one hand, we see the importance of the tool that will come in handy, which helps or enables teachers draft better lesson plans, of course, with inputs that go in from the teachers, which should not affect the learning objectives or outcomes as it is understood today. It will help in the efficiency, the speed at which assessments could be designed. It could help in better assessment designs. It could help students also to do the research better. While there's a lot of criticism about it, it could be seen as something which complements learning by ensuring that you apply your thought and wisdom and understanding to it. And it would be a tool that helps the learning process, bringing in efficiencies in all parts of learning, teaching, and even for the stakeholders, which means even parents and students.
I am very excited about the future of teaching and learning, and AI, in my mind, is the best possible assistant for instructions. It is another exciting tool which will make the journey of teaching and learning in a classroom very, very interesting, both for the teachers as well as the learners, because it gives us many, many wonderful things to play with. It will help us to explore. It will help us to use our cognitive skills in a manner that brings out the best creative and innovative solutions in a classroom.